friends, welcome to my channel, The Right Direction. Now I am going to teach about the topic components of environment. That means the structure of environment. What are the things are required to frame an environment? Before that, you know that environment is all the composition of a biotic, non-biotic, and the surrounding, everything that circle around you, that is known as environment. According to sphere, according to structure, according to the situation, according to the need, according to requirement, we tell it is the environment. But as for environment is a component of environment is concerned, we know that environment is defined. Environment is properly defined. What? As the whole. What is that? Whole physical, then chemical and biological system. We find three things. One is physical, refer to your all the physical structure. Remember about the ocean, about the mountain, and about the surface. These refers to the physical and biological, about the abiotic and non-biotic and abiotic things, that refers to the biological, and chemical refers to all the structure about the composition, about the chemical things that around you, that is known as the chemical system, encompassing man and other organisms along with interacting components. That means all are intertwined, all are integrated, both are complementary, all are complementary to each other. We cannot separate each other. Without one, the existence of another is valueless and everything less. So, for a better understanding of you, we know what is environment. First is environment, the abbreviation is HAL. What is that HAL? HAL refers to, that is H for hydrosphere, A for atmosphere, and L for lithosphere. What you know about hydro? Hydro means water. Then atmosphere, what does the around the air around us, that is known as atmosphere. Then litho means rock cycle, or that is refers to the soil where we are staying. That refers to, that means the water we drink, the air we breathe, and the soil we stay. That refers to. Then this is the components of environment. First is now that is biosphere. And what is that? We will give a nutshell about the biosphere structure. Structure is, one is atmosphere, then that is lithosphere, as I am telling, then it is hydrosphere. More specifically, we will discuss about atmosphere. These are the components, these five are the components for which the atmosphere is constructed, or the atmosphere stands still. That is known as, first and foremost, is troposphere. What is tropo? That means troposphere stands from the surface to 1 kilometer to 16 kilometer. That is known as troposphere. And it is in troposphere you find all kind of weathers in that particular atmosphere with the human being. That means both living animals and both the human being and about the plants. That means in troposphere you find the atmosphere of a flora and fauna. You can get in the troposphere. जोकि कि हमें मनुष्य एवं plant, animals एवं everything we can get. Then that next another component of atmosphere is stratosphere. It extends from that 16 to 50 kilometers. That is known as. It is also another sense where ozone layer consists. The radiation happen, and you find possibility of a jet engine is passes through that sphere, that is known as stratosphere. Then another is meso, M for meso and M for meteoroids. It extends from 15 to 80 kilometers. From 50 to 80 kilometers. That 50 to 80 kilometers where the meteoroids, you know about the comets, meteoroids, that thing is happen. The passing of meteoroids is possible in that atmosphere, that is known as mesosphere. Then another is your thermal, that means heat generator. that means reflect. And another thing is thermosphere is it is reflection of radioactivity, and the satellite passes through that particular area, passes through, and that thermosphere extend from 80 to 550 kilometer above. So it is then satellite. The passing of satellite is also possible. Then another is the exosphere. That means exo means it is the structure is about 550 above kilometer, and it is also known as the magnetosphere, and where the gravity is very weak that in that sphere. So in this way we know about atmosphere. Then about lithosphere. What is litho? As you know that litho always refers to that rock. And what is the structure? We are living in the earth, that is the structure is crust. The upper layer of the earth is known as crust, and the middle layer is known as mantle. Upper is just hard, but it is not so hard as like crust, and core, that is the center is the core, and it is just like edge like structure. Then we will know about what is the chemical component is. It is known as Cl. Si for silicate plus aluminum Cl. In that atmosphere we find. Then another is Shima. Shima is silicate and magnesium. Then final, the last is the Nippe. It is nickel or ferrous, that refers to the iron. And last but not least, we came to the hydrosphere. That is, we know hydro means water. Though we know that water means life, life means water. Water is essential for any living beings, and that water refers to that hydrological cycle. You know the evaporation of water from the ground when the sun rays are falling and the river, ocean, or anywhere that is the surface lies in the water, it will try to dry, and that dry was evaporated to the atmosphere, and after precipitation, when it became precipitation, it again returns to the surface, that is in the form of rain. So this is the water cycle or hydrological cycle. So in this way I have given a nutshell about the environment, which will help you for the betterment of your career. So please share and subscribe and click the bell icon of my channel, so that I can upload more and more videos for the development, benefit, profit, and building your career for the future.